Climate change, conflict, the COVID-19 pandemic, weak governance for children's rights. These are just some of the alarming risks that Filipino children face today. These issues aggravate the poverty situation, problems in health and nutrition, and poor access to quality education. They also contribute to the further marginalization of children who are already subjected to discrimination and inequality, such as children with disabilities and those from indigenous communities. To address these issues, Save the Children develop a set of goals to mitigate their impact and protect the rights of children.
Our priorities in the next 3 years are ensuring children's right to quality education, including helping them return safely to school, protecting them and building their resilience against shocks and stresses, and empowering them to engage in their communities and in governance policies. Along with these priorities, we will work with local government and community organizations so that children are protected. We will advocate for policies and services to make sure that no child is left behind.
From 2022 to 2024, our goals are the following. Children's continued learning. The pandemic disrupted children's education, leaving them lagging in their learning milestones. Save the Children will continue to work with parents and caregivers to support their children to effectively learn at home and bridge the digital divide that has widened due to the pandemic. We will help prepare children for face-to-face sessions through our Safe Back to School Guide. Children's protection from and resilience to risks and hazards. Save the Children will implement integrated programs that protect children and adults from various hazards that risk their health, well-being, and safety. These include protecting children and adults from vaccine-preventable diseases such as COVID-19. Positive parenting modules and mental health and psychosocial support help caregivers identify children's vulnerability to violence and abuse and the appropriate actions. Save the Children supports the development of climate and disaster-resilient health systems so that children and their families continue to have access to health services in the midst of emergencies. Children's meaningful participation. A vital part of child development is their participation in public decision-making. Save the Children equips children with skills and knowledge to actively take part in this process. In Mindanao, Save the Children works with girls from indigenous or otherwise disadvantaged communities to claim their right to be protected from sexual and gender-based violence. Child-centered social accountability provides children, community groups, civil society organizations, and other stakeholders the opportunity to work with local government units to ensure that their plans, programs, and services strengthen children's rights. Children's rights to a community and systems that protect them. Through the scale-up of the quality assurance system, children can live in alert, accountable, and resilient communities that value their inclusion, protection, and resilience from risks and hazards. Children's rights to responsive and accountable governance. Save the Children will provide technical assistance to national and local governments to strengthen child participation and social accountability, and local budget advocacy. This will unlock and maximize resources from local governments, benefiting every child, particularly those who need them most. To accelerate Save the Children's impact and achieve our goals, we will strengthen our approach of co-designing with children, forge strategic partnerships, generate robust evidence on child-centered social accountability, advocacy campaign, and mobilization. Onboard and engage fit-for-future staff, establish a culture of innovation, evidence, and data use, strong and diverse funding, and set up a social enterprise.
Our vision is to build a society where children are valued, protected, and supported in claiming and exercising their rights. You are an essential part in making this vision a reality. Our donors, institutional, corporate, foundations, and individuals, provide vital resources in achieving our goals for children. We will nurture them as lifelong partners as we grow together to achieve our vision for a brighter future for Filipino children. Let us work with children to make sure their voices are heard and their rights are realized.